Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing Arduino for beginners. We're going to set up the board and write our very first sketch in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Alright, so if you are brand new to Arduino, this is where you want to start. We're going to learn how to say hello world from the Arduino, and we'll get you set up with your first project. So let's jump right into it. Let's start by getting our Arduino Uno set up. Now if you have an Arduino already, that's great. If not, you can pick one up at most electronics stores or online. This board right here is an Arduino Uno Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi built in, so I don't have to use this big Wi-Fi shield over here. But either way you can pick it up. It's totally fine. Once you have your Arduino, plug it into your computer. You're going to need a USB cable for this. Usually the box that your Arduino came with had one in there. Then plug the small end of the USB cable into the USB port on your Arduino and the other end into your computer. Once you do that, you should see this little power LED light up. That means your Arduino is powered on and ready to go. Now let's download some software called the Arduino IDE. This is what we're going to use to write our code and upload it to the Arduino. You can find a link to download this in the description below. Once you land on this page, click on Download. Then choose which version of the IDE you need, based on what operating system you have. I have Windows, so I'm going to click on that. Then run through the install process. It's pretty straightforward. Just make sure you check this box to install the USB driver so you can upload your code to your Arduino. Then once you finish installing, click on the Arduino logo to open it up. In here is where you're going to write all of your code. Over here on the left side is the main area that you'll be working in. This is called the editor. At the bottom of the editor is where you'll put all of your code. You can think of this like Microsoft Word or Google Docs. You type all of your stuff in here. Then on the right-hand side here is where you can check out some of the details about your project and change some settings. Before we write our code though, we need to tell the Arduino what board we're using and what communication port we're using. To do this, go up to this top left corner and click on the drop-down menu. You should see your Arduino listed in here. If you have more than one Arduino plugged into your computer, you'll see them all listed here. I only have one, so I'm going to select that one. Then I'm going to click on the next drop-down menu. This one is the communication port. If you have multiple ports listed here, try one, and if it doesn't work, try the other. There's also a button at the bottom of this window that says List Serial Ports. Click on this if you want it to rescan for any Arduinos that are plugged into your computer. Next, let's click on the tool icon over here on the right. In here is where we're going to select the board that we're using. For me, it's already selected Arduino Uno, but yours might not be. So just click on this and search for Uno. Make sure that under the processor, it says 80MB 328p. That's how you know it's the right board. Then scroll down and make sure that under the clock, it says 16 mHz. If you see anything else here, click on the little icon over here on the right and select the option that says 16 mHz. The reason why we need to have the clock set to 16 mHz is because that's what the standard Arduino Uno board uses. Next, let's click on the button that says Burn Bootloader. All this does is loads the software onto the Arduino that lets it communicate with us. So go ahead and click on this button. It should give you a message at the bottom of this window that says Done Uploading. That means your bootloader is now loaded onto your Arduino. Next, let's close this window and go back to the main screen. Now let's click on this button over here that says New Sketch. This is where we're going to write our code. Let's click on this to expand it. Now let's click on this button right here that says Select All. Then let's copy and paste this code into the editor. You can use Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V to copy and paste. Or if you're on a Mac, you can use Command-C and Command-V. Alright, so let's take a look at this code. This is written in a purpose-built, easy-to-learn programming language for Arduino. Now we're going to be learning Arduino programming in future videos. But for now, I just want to show you how to upload this code to the Arduino. So before we upload this code, let's make sure that it's compatible with our hardware. To do this, go up to this top left corner and click on the check mark. This is called the Verify button. It checks your code to make sure that it will work with your Arduino. If you get a bunch of errors like this, that's okay. You can just click on this X to clear them. This is just telling us that we have some errors in our code. If you get something like this that says no compile errors, then you're good to go. Go ahead and click on the X to close this window. Next, let's click on the Upload button. This is how we send the code to our Arduino. This will take a few seconds, so just be patient. Once it's done, you'll get a nice little message that says, "Done uploading." That means our code is now running on the Arduino. Now if you look over here on the left, you should see this new button appear. It says, Serial Monitor. Go ahead and click on this. This is how we're going to see the output from our Arduino. And yep, there it is. Our Arduino just said, "Hello world." Isn't that neat? Now if you want to play around with this code, feel free to do so. You can change things and see what happens. When you're done, save your file. You can use Ctrl-S to save it. If you want to upload your changes, hit the Upload button again. Now that you know how to upload code to your Arduino, let's do one more example. Let's make the Arduino blink an LED. Now for this example, you're going to need a red LED and a 220 ohm resistor. Here's a picture of what these look like. You can get these from most electronic stores or online. Next, let's connect the positive side of the LED to the positive side of the Arduino. On the Arduino, the positive side is labeled as 5 volt and 3.3 volt. Either one of these will work. Then we're going to connect the negative side of the resistor to the negative side of the Arduino. On the Arduino, it says ground. That's where we want to connect this. Now let's connect the other side of the resistor to the positive side of the LED. And that's all there is to it. Here's another picture showing you what this setup should look like. Next, let's click on this sketch right here that says blink. This is the code that we're going to upload to the Arduino. Let's click on the check mark over here on the left to verify that this code will work with our hardware. Looks like it's all good. So let's click on the Upload button. This will take a few seconds. Be patient. Once it's done, you'll see that the LED starts blinking. Congratulations! You just made your Arduino blink an LED. Now if you want to learn more Arduino programming, check out the link in the description below for my full Arduino programming course. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you liked this video, it really helps out with the algorithm. Also leave a comment below to let me know how you're doing and what you're working on. I love seeing what you guys are making. Finally, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I have a ton of videos coming up that I think you'll like. See you next time.